Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I just spent the last roughly 30-45 minutes playing through this game. I'm not far from the end. I'm about 30 minutes away from the end. However, let me pause for a second. However, the problem is, I say this because the last 30 minutes that I just spent going through the game were visually recorded, was not recording the audio. And I didn't figure this out until I literally got to the end of the game. This is like the 4th or 5th time I've tried to do this recording. Like, I couldn't even enjoy the ending of the game because I was so mad. So I'm going to try this again. And if it messes up, I'm going to have to break something. Use that. Come on. Wait. Wait for a second.
There, on them.
Okay, hold there. I don't know how big it's gonna be.
Everyone back!
Oh, that's useful.
We must hope Solus can reverse the anchor's effects before it kills you.
Hated is too smart for you, Pity, before the whole Agent of Fenny business. He better help. We're owed.
And again, of course, I always left click instead of right click.
Over there. That's got to be where Solus is.
Fortunately, there are a few things I can do better this time than what I did last time. And then the constant talking in the background. Do you guys want to know why I don't do recordings in the afternoon? This is why.
The big mage. He's always with their leader woman.
So, okay. Using that on him really doesn't make any difference because they go all over. Okay. That's actually very cool information. Alright. Put him up.
Come and fight me. Hey.
I guess I need to be careful. Mind you, it did make fighting those guys a lot easier. But I'm not going to waste it. Got a few seconds before this thing kicks into overdrive. And hopefully I can make it up here. So that. This. Yeah, I just... Oh, good lord, guys. Although that said, I did go through the options, and like I said, I did get to see the ending, so... I mean, I guess that's something. Next one should be, and by next one I mean fuel supply thing should be down here, so should be able to fill everybody's life. So yeah, I keep using that because it doesn't, the fist thing doesn't have a recharge on it, and as quick as my thing is going up now. Also, let me go ahead and apologize now if I skip through something. I'm trying my best to just kind of let everything play out. And kind of stay quiet near the end. Which fortunately I now know where it is, so I mean that's something. There's the mouse. I actually did forget to use that. Okay. Alright, Sarah. Vivs. Here we go. Always make sure their life bars are full.
Here he comes. Let's have you.
Okay. Thing is, I need him to stop jumping around. So the last time I did this, like, I put down my fade thing, and he jumped right as I put it down. So of course it had no effect on him whatsoever. He just jumped away. I lost everything. See, the problem is, I think I actually have to physically be hit in order for my guard thing to go up. It is actually looking like that's the case, so. Oh, he's slowing me down. Oh, see, I didn't notice that the last time. I was like, man, why is everything, like, going in slow motion? I was a little bit concerned. Okay, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Is that all you got? I went through Sahara, you little shits!
Oh, wow. I was not paying attention to that one bit, was I? Oh, oops. Oh, that's a really big no-no. So focused on the fight that I wasn't paying attention to the marks. Come on. There it
is. Looks like he's off the leash.
You will not leave here, Inquisitor. Antam, Ibrasha Gadim!
I can easily attack her. So first do that. And do this. Yeah, it damages me and it also damages my party, which I'm more so concerned about my party than I am myself, so yeah, I think I actually have to be physically attacked in order to get the guard. In order to gain the guard from... Dang it. Mouse is off the screen again. I can't stand playing in window mode. So I think we should be very close to getting this done. So first things first, we come down here, we go shout. Sarah would say, explodey bits. The only thing that sucks is the last time, like, the main thing that really sucks about having to redo all of this, which I guess technically I didn't have to redo it, but, I mean, it's the end of the game, so... you guys missed out on a very good video of Sarah when I got here, so that group that you saw running up, kind of like running up towards me, that I used my war cry on. As I was heading up those steps, like I kind of let them get to the steps instead of fighting them there. And like just as they reached the steps, Sarah used her Sarah used her focus and just wiped out all of them. It was so cool. So hang on. I do want to stand around for a few seconds, let this thing get at least to level 2 before I go any further. That's going to help quite a bit. Okay, I can't do anything while it's in that state. Wait for it. Okay, let's go. Oh no! I didn't see him coming. Whatever will I do? Oh, dang, that's right. I forget it sucks away my... Yeah, if I do that right when he does his, it keeps me from getting in trouble. Make sure we're not in the way of those. We are not. Close enough. Yes, he is open fading. Would have been nice if I could hit him, but take what you get, unfortunately. More seconds. It's not like I really need it, but every little bit helps. Yeah, you can't just ignore everything else and focus on this battle. He is important, humans are not. Although that probably equals it.
We can't touch this guy! Use your mark!
Oh, yeah.
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Maraskata.
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Canary to trouble me no further.
Solus.
That should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
And it was around about this point that I realized my mic wasn't recording. The last time.
The Kunari were trying to kill you. I wanted to get here first.
I know. They sought an agent of Fanharel. I am no one's agent but my own. I fear that the truth is much simpler and much worse than the Canary believe.
You're Fanharel.
I was Solus first. Fanharel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dread Wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
That's a jab, by the way, at the player character. So no matter what name you enter, you're always called by your last name, or in this case, Inquisitor. By everyone.
The Dalish legends about the evil trickster god are wrong. I saw the truth in the crossroads.
You saw another story, written in desperation to give me more credit than I ever deserved.
You were a hero, Solus.
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fanharel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
So I didn't go through all of these options before, so I did go through most of them, but not all of them. So I have no idea what some of these are gonna say.
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythol, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
You said that the Elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythol. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanurus.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via Dethara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. The elven legends of immortality, all true. It was not the arrival of humans that caused them to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the elves, even themselves.
The Evanurus were elven mages. How did they come to be remembered as gods?
Slowly. It started with a war. War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for simplicity. Good and evil, right and wrong, chains of command. After the war ended, generals became respected elders, then kings, finally gods. The Evanurus,
So, basically, the way things work now.
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanurus down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the Elven people, even if it means this world must die.
So this is the option that I chose the last time, and it's probably the one I'm gonna go with. I'm way too kind-hearted.
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You have always shown a thoughtfulness I respected. It would be too easy to tell you too much. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
So I really didn't ask this one the last time, and to tell you the truth, I really don't care. But I mean, I guess if you guys want to see it.
You gave your orb to Corypheus.
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Tevinter Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died, and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
I never thought of you as someone who would do that, Solus.
Thank you. You must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again. That does not make what must come next any easier.
Whatever your reasons, we couldn't have defeated Corypheus without you.
Your doubts are misplaced. Everything you accomplished, you earned.
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization. And now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
It's not that simple.
Do you know how I discovered the Qunari plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Qunari spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Elven Guard who led you to the Qunari body? Who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel? Mine.
Why bother disrupting the Qunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
You have shown me that there is value in this world, Inquisitor. I take no joy in what I must do. Until that day comes, I would see those recovering from the breach free of the Qun.
Why?
Because I am not a monster. If they must die, I would rather they die in comfort. In any event, it is done.
I guess we owe you for that one too.
I hope it gives your people some final peace.
You control the Illuvians now.
Yes. You remember Briala from Halam Shiral? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Canari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Alluvians are now mine.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes, I'm sorry. And we are almost out of time. The mark will eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
So, I know what happens here, and I'm assuming that if I go here, it's going to be pretty much the exact opposite.
You don't need to destroy this world. I'll prove it to you.
I would treasure the chance to be wrong once again, my friend. Take my hand. I'm sorry. Live well, while time remains.
Something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Canari.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Canari spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, none of us would be here to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
You all know what this is? A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. We have fulfilled that pledge. And now the war is over, for most of us. It is time for our soldiers to sheathe their swords and go home. To all who served, thank you. It has been an honor. Effective immediately, the Inquisition is disbanded.
So I'm going to do the rest of this in post-commentary, because I've actually had some time to sleep on the events of the ending, and I want to explain some of the reasonings why I made the decisions that I made. So the reason why I disbanded the Inquisition was because of something that's going to be said later on in the game, and I agree with Liliana, and actually the Inquisitor for that matter. As you guys will probably read, I tried not to skip through, well, I didn't actually skip through any of the top screen bits, but you might have to pause it because they do the whole clip show words above the top and, you know, all that. For the end, which I find a little bit but I tell you, this was a good ending. It had all the right feels, it had all the right emotional aspects attached to it, and it just, you know, like, it was sad but happy and a little bit angry you know, all at the same time, and that's really great. It's really fantastic. And that's one of the reasons why I love BioWare so much, is when they get it right, they are just better than everybody else. I mean, it's the same way we look at companies like Blizzard when it comes to video cutscenes. They just have it. So after going through the editing process of this, yeah, I'm really glad it all kind of went together, because it's like I couldn't enjoy any of this the first time I went through it with all the problems I had. And that's one of the biggest downsides to doing recordings, is it's not so much a feeling of obligation, but I mean, it's work that you're doing, and it is very aggravating when people interrupt that work, or when stuff goes wrong with your work. And yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of this. I'm gonna leave it here, and hopefully you guys will be encouraged to go out and buy the game. I know for the holiday season, video games usually go on sale. I know it's nearing Thanksgiving right now. Well, it'll be after Thanksgiving when I post this video up. But for the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, the game was, I want to say it was 15% off. I don't know if that includes all the DLC and stuff like that, but even still, if it doesn't, you guys can wait for the Game of the Year edition. $20, you'll get all the DLC stuff, and there's other things you could spend $20 on, but none of them are going to be this good. I'm sorry, they're just not. If you like story, if you like, well, story, just story, you can't go wrong. I do hope they make another one. It seems like they're going to make another one, and you'll understand what I mean. If they do, one thing I would desperately love to see would be a merging of all three characters from Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2, and Dragon Age Inquisition. I would love to see all three characters come together. All three of the player characters come together and save the world, I guess, again. So, yeah, like I said, I've had a chance to kind of sleep on it. And it's kind of really sad that, you know, I've finally got to the end of the game. I don't know, it'll probably take me a while before I go back and replay through it. I mean, it was a very powerful hit. And I hope that you guys decide to pick up the game. So that's it. I'm done for the day. And to that, I'm gonna say, go buy Dragon Age. Sayonara.
My agents have found nothing. With the Illuvians, he could be anywhere.
With the Inquisition officially disbanded, we have no army, no formal alliances.
We have what we truly need.
We will need to be careful.
Solus knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself. If we can.